Seconds out, round one.
And Johnny, this fight brought to you by International Kickboxer Magazine and Inside MMA Magazine, and the trophy is going to be presented by the former world champion Tosca Petrides. But, first round already, both boys locking up in the grapple, and Daniel Ellis, the Demolition Man, got a big height and reach advantage to him, but Sharbell, Sukkar just taking it straight to him.
Yeah, we can see Daniel Demolition Ellis already getting that knee nice and high up into the rib cage of Sharbell.
Sharbell with both boys in black trunks. Sharbell with the red gloves and the red shin guards. Got the killer written right across the front of his shorts. That'd worry me if I saw that coming.
Yeah, well, as you know, Johnny, that's my wife's nickname, the killer.
Hello, and a big hello to Connie out there as well.
Yeah, good strong low kicks to that lead leg by Daniel Ellis.
But Carl Draper would have done his homework on Daniel Ellis. As we said, David Lawton from Carl Draper's Hangar 4 gym fought Daniel Ellis not even a month ago, so they would have done their homework. They know exactly what they're in against here. And Sharbell Sukkar just very much a walk forward style of fighter. Good round kicks there. Well, you can see Daniel Ellis
just lining up that big right hand.
Didn't quite get there, but I tell you what, he was certainly loading up for it.
Yeah, good evasive work from Sharbell to move out of the way.
You see Carl Draper just over in the red corner there, giving Sharbell some instructions there as they were breaking from the clinch.
Yeah, tempted teep there as, Daniel Ellis just chases Sharbell Sukkar over into the neutral corner.
And referee Ignatius Missalidis putting an 8 count on Daniel Ellis here. I couldn't see, that was right above us in the commentary position. I couldn't see why. But look, Ignatius is in there in centre ring, and mate, he's the man in control of the fight. But I tell you what, the Demolition Man's just come back with some big hands of his own. What a big first round there. It's a 10-8 round there at the end of the day to Sharbell Sukkar.
Round two.
And Johnny, I've got a special mention to Carl Draper and Mark Castanoni, done a sensational job. The girls from First Impressions, our ring girls, mate. Yes, I know it's taken me a few fights to get into it, but they're doing a lovely job in between rounds. But back in the centre ring, mate, it's all guns blazing. Sharbell Sukkar and Daniel Ellis just got grazed there. But both boys throwing big bombs and good strong knees as well.
Yeah, good right-left combination from Sharbell.
Daniel's guard's dangerously low there. He wants to keep his guard up because Sharbell's no stranger to throwing the big bombs, and he's got his guard down right around his midsection.
Yeah, unfortunately we couldn't see the technique that warranted the 8 count on Daniel Ellis in that first round. But instinct would say that he'd be looking to make up ground now here in the second. And Sharbell would be thinking, what do I have to do to finish him off? But he's a tough customer, Daniel Ellis. Yeah.
Tell you what, Daniel has a good high kick there, which caught Sharbell on the gloves, and then followed up by a good low kick as well.
Bit scrappy there as we saw Sharbell Sukkar actually catch the knee.
Big overhand right there from Sharbell. And again, Demolition Man, he's got to learn. I shouldn't say he's got to learn, but he's got to keep his hands up because Sharbell's got some good heavy hands on him. And the difference is, Sharbell's keeping his guards really high throughout the fight, and Daniel Ellis is dropping his guard down fairly low.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not a wise idea. Well, we quite often see fighters try and lift their guard after they've actually been hit.
Daniel keeping his guard up nice and high now, but just has a tendency to drop it very low. Both boys just exchanging rib kicks there and right on the bell.
In round two, I will get Tosca Petrides to come up and give the runners up and win this trophy very soon. Fighters touch gloves. Third final round.
So third round, Johnny, this fight brought to us by International Kickboxer Magazine and the Inside MMA Magazine. You want to get onto the forums there, you go to www.kickboxermag.com.au.
Once again, good handiwork by Sharbell Sukkar here early on in the third.
Hear the crowd just sort of oohing with that one. I think they were wondering what was going to happen there in centre ring. Yep, we've got the MMA fights coming up a little bit later. Good uppercut. But I'll tell you what, full credit to Daniel Ellis here. As he was coming out of that, he just threw that massive low kick. And that's the way to, when you're coming out of a combination or coming out of the clinch, you've got to follow up with something like that. So full credit to him.
He's one tough customer as he now barges in once again.
You can see the boys.
He absolutely lined up that straight right.
I'll tell you what, if Sharbell didn't move out of the way, that would have caught him flush, and I reckon it would have been lights out again over in that neutral corner because he had absolutely everything behind that, mate. That punch was coming all the way from Cobram.
Yeah, good straight left.
Sharbell just doing well there just to keep out of Daniel's way.
Yeah, but once again, Johnny, those hands are very low on Daniel Ellis.
Right above our commentary position here, John. Referee Ignatius Missalides just separating the boys.
Yeah, Sharbell Sukkar opting to just let go some short punches rather than knee in the clinch. Looks to come over the top with a looping overhand right.
Yeah, the fighters would have heard that, so Daniel particularly really needs to bring it home. He's had that 8 count on him in the first round. Really needs to bring it home. But both boys just standing in centre ring and loading up with everything.
Once again, Sharbell going for that uppercut, follows up with the right hook. It's worked well for him, the uppercut, Johnny.
It hasn't. As Johnny, as you said before, a lot of fighters don't use it. There you go, an action-packed
great fight.
5th fight of the night. We'll have the former world champion Tosca Petrides coming into centre ring to present the trophy to the winners of this fight.
We have Tosca Petrides to come up to ringside, please, and present the Royal and winners trophy. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the 3 winners of action we got on the judges' scorecard. It is a unanimous decision. Your winner, red corner, Sharbell!
Oh, there you have it, Johnny. A very confident Sharbell Sukkar raising his right hand even before the decision was announced. But congratulations and also commiserations to Daniel Demolition Ellis. He's a tough customer.
Yeah, full credit to both boys, but as you said, Sharbell very confident there that he had the win.
Darren, what are you saying?